enjoy sunrise from the very last day in Australia for me. It's gotten expensive, so it's time for me to leave. I stayed at the DoubleTree on the marina last night and it was great. Bye, Australia. Farewell from the Cairns airport. Can't wait to come back. Next stop, freaking Japan, man. It was a quick 7.5 hours on Jetstar to Osaka, Japan, and I found the Hello Kitty train when I landed. Pause for a second to just fill you in what happens. When I get overwhelmed and I can't figure things out, I do not film myself. So this is what happened to me when I landed. I could not get money out of the ATM because it was only for local cards. I had no idea how to get a train ticket because I didn't buy the JR Rail Pass because I'm only staying in Osaka and taking day trips to Kyoto and Nara this trip. So the rail pass would be a waste of money for me. I had to go to the actual physical counter to get my ticket. It cost me 2,700 yen, which I thought was expensive, but then it turns out I got the Hello Kitty train, which is why it was more expensive. Getting on the rail was no problem. I have since learned I did not have a Suica card or a Passmo card, so I could not get anything out of the vending machines, which was driving me absolutely crazy because I wanted to drink out of the vending machine, you know? And my whole thing is, if I'm traveling somewhere, like, the feeling I want is I know how to get around, I know how to give myself water, and I know how to get myself food. If I can do those three things, it doesn't matter what country I'm in, what language they speak. If I can figure all that stuff out for myself, I'm good to go, I'm set. So within the first hour of landing in Japan, I was struggling slightly because I was like, okay, I can't use the ATM to get cash out. I did not bring cash to exchange. The place to exchange was not even open because of the time of night that I landed. And I had to rely on going to talk to a physical person to get a ticket for the train. So if I wanted to go somewhere and there wasn't a ticket counter on whatever train station I was at, I would be in trouble. So that all made me a little nervous when I first landed. It has since gotten better. I ended up sleeping very hard, and when I checked in last night, I was able to talk to the people at the front desk, and they said, oh, there's an ATM across the street at a convenience store, and I was like, oh, perfect. So it's not a 7-Eleven, which I still need to find, but it is a convenience store. The guy did speak a little English. I was able to buy myself a drink, and I was able to buy myself food. So now I know how to get sustenance, and I was able to get cash out. So I'm able to use that cash to go use the vending machines. The only problem is it's two $10,000 notes and the vending machines only take $1,000 notes. So I'm gonna have to break this money somewhere at some point today. So I always feel proud of myself when I can get myself around places and I can feed myself and I can give myself water or, drinks and not rely on just like room service at a hotel. And I can now do all of those three things. But last night when I landed, I was struggling. All right, I checked in at the Hilton Osaka last night and I slept hard. So it's like 4 o'clock and I'm going out, which is absurd, but I need to get out on the streets anyways, so here we are. Not gonna waste our first day. At least not all of it. First stop is Osaka Castle. The train was an option, but I wanted to get here faster, so I took an Uber for 2,000 yen. Made it out to the Osaka Castle. It's 4:30 and closes at 5, so I'm not going in it. I hung out and took pictures until it started raining and just enjoyed the vibes. I still can't get into the vending machines because I don't have change, but I did get to eat my sushi, which was super delicious. I like the tuna and mayo one. I did some more exploring, and then I hopped in an Uber to my next stop. Welcome to Dotonbori. It's wild here and so cool, and I'm so glad that I came here. The popular street with all the bright lights and food. I wasn't gonna stay out all day, but I don't know. I got out and I got excited and now we're walking around. So I took an Uber from Osaka to here and it cost me like 1,500 yen, I think, which is equivalent to about 10 bucks. I'm gonna go ride that. Let's look. Talk about overstimulation. Oh my God. So cool. I could literally just stay here and eat, honestly. There are so many food options. And like, I don't want to pick one and get full. There's too many options. There's sushi, there's takoyaki, which is famous in Osaka, and I need to try it at one of these places. There's the Wagyu beef, and then there's these candied strawberries, and then there's the cheese-filled $1 yen things. I'll show you a picture of that. And then there's fruit. Yeah. I'm gonna try these first. I love strawberries. Strawberries. It's very good. But it's so messy. I got strawberry mochi too. so Osaka is known for takoyaki, and there's like a million places that have it, and my question is which one is good, because all of them have good lines, or like long lines. So I don't know which one has the best takoyaki. Talk about there being so many freaking people here. No one tells you this. There's literally something here for everybody. Overstimulation. I don't know where to start or end or begin. It's so cool. Another takoyaki place. There are just so many things here to see and do. All right, this place is like busy, but not super busy. Pokemon themed vending machines. Melon bread with strawberry ice cream. Trying it all today. Because why not? When in Japan. Oh, cold. I don't know what melon bread is, but that's delicious. Got tired and full really fast from all the sugar, so I decided to just leave and head home via Uber. And then my Uber driver gave me a recommendation for sushi for tomorrow, so I'll have to try them out. See you tomorrow.